At some point, we all realize that nobody's gonna come tell us exactly what we're supposed to do in this life or who we're supposed to become. And if someone is telling you that, then they're wrong. And they're always going to be wrong because they don't know who you are. They don't know what you're appointed to be, and they don't know your exact experiences as an individual. And I understand that we are supposed to spread the gospel and be Christ-like, and I understand all of that. But I also believe that we are appointed here on earth, and we have a purpose, and we have something we're supposed to pursue as individuals and as Christians. And even if you're not a person of faith, I believe that everybody has some form of purpose on this earth. And with that being said, I'm gonna go to my first working set here, and I'm kind of gonna jump from working out and then going back into my points. So I'm gonna do this, and then I'll go to my first point. My last set was a lot better than that one, but not unhappy with that. So my first point is freedom creates pressure. And what I mean by that is, well, obviously freedom comes with freeness, but it also comes with an extreme amount of responsibility. It comes with carrying the weight and the burden of every single choice and decision that you make in life, and not knowing if that decision could be a negative or positive outcome, what doors could close, or what opportunity you might miss. Sartre says, freedom, what exactly does he say? A man is condemned by freedom, I believe. Give me 1 second. Yeah, Sartre says man is condemned to be free. And I think that this has a really good negative and positive twist on it. I think that the negative look can be, we didn't ask to exist, we didn't ask to be here, yet here we are, and yet here we have this responsibility to exist and create a life for ourselves and to be a good person, you know? And I think that also, if you take, I don't know if you know who C-Bum is, but I'd hope you do if you watch my channel. He has this quote that pressure is a privilege, and I think that that's absolutely correct, especially with the aspect of freedom. You didn't ask to be here, yet here you are. You have this pressure, you have this responsibility, and you have this expectation that's set on you by everybody else in the world. Your parents, your friends, your family, they all expect you to be this type of individual. They have this expectation of what success truly is, and no one can gauge what successfulness is in your life and what successfulness means to you. So you have to carry this burden of responsibility and understand the heaviness of it, and understand that you may or may not become the man that you want, man or woman that you want to be without pursuing something, but you also, I'm not exactly sure what my ending point even was there. I lost track. I just want you guys to know that you have a purpose here. You have to pursue it, and with every single one of my videos, it kind of ties back to purpose, and I'm gonna try to expand and differentiate my points with each video a little bit better. But if I keep going back to purpose, there's a reason for it. There's somebody here watching or listening to it that needs to hear that. Okay, before I go to my second point, I'm gonna go to a row machine. I didn't record the Keenan flaps that I just did, just because I'm kind of running late on time. It's already 9 o'clock, so there's no telling what time this video is gonna get up in the first place, but we're trying to lock in, trying to get it done. I'm really struggling to not only find a flow with what I want to say, but just make time to do it. So doing the best I can. Hopefully this message comes out like I think that it can. Okay, one last thing I want to say before I go to my second point. I'm not gonna lie, this has been the fucking hardest time I've ever had with recording a video. I've had to re-record myself, no bullshit, probably 50 times in a row. The music's so damn loud. I'm rushing because I'm trying to hurry and get this video done for the day. I'm stressed out. I'm worried that my video and my point that I'm trying to make isn't coming across how I want it to. And I know it hasn't up to this point. It's been all over the place. ADHD is going crazy. Can't focus. Really difficult. Time crunch. But I'm trying to get the same mindset that because this is so difficult, it's given me the opportunity to grow here. And without this opportunity, I wouldn't be able to get better at being in a time crunch. Whenever I am in another scenario where I'm dealing with something like this, similar, with whatever it might be in my life, I'll know how to attack it. I'll know how to maybe overcome it. And I want to cut this out right now because I'm just rambling my ass off. But I'm gonna leave it in. I'm gonna try to be genuine with you guys, but fuck. You know what, I'm just gonna do my set because I'm pissed. So I'm gonna do my set, get my anger out, and then go to my point, finally. Okay, trying to channel my anger into something at least a little bit productive. Okay, point 2, bad faith, escaping what's true. Bad faith is the denial of one's freedom. What that basically means is you can't step into a role of authenticity if you're doing it fakely. You can't, I said this in a couple of videos ago, faking it till you make it is one of the dumbest fucking things in the world to me, because eventually it's gonna be revealed. What's going on, man? How are you?
Good, buddy.
Yes, sir. Doing good. Oh, you're good, you're good. I'll come back, I'll see you in a second. But like I was saying, authenticity can't be revealed if you're not being authentic. You'll never know who you truly are. You'll never know what you're truly capable of if you're in a space of being fake. It'll always be revealed. Even if you make it in the space that you want to be, you'll have, what's it called? Where you feel like you're not supposed to be there. There's a name for it. You'll feel that way, and you'll feel unfulfilled, and you'll feel like maybe this isn't what you're supposed to do if you got there in a way that wasn't authentic. So that's it for my second point. My third point is winning versus fulfillment. A lot of us have made our source of validation winning, and that's a super toxic outlook on life. Because first of all, no one cares. Genuinely, I promise you, nobody cares if you win or lose. And even you can say my mom cares. You think that your mom loves you more because you won? You think your mom or dad loves you more or loves you less because you lost? No one cares to that extent. Nobody gives a fuck. They might celebrate you in the moment, but a lot of people are first of all jealous that it's not themselves, or it's like, hey, if they truly love you as a person, they shouldn't care more or less or validate, or that shouldn't validate you or bring any validation to that person or yourself if you are to become successful. Camus, another philosopher, says that struggle is enough to fill a man's heart. And that's obviously talking about the process. And don't get me wrong, let me cut myself off for a second. I don't think that chasing a goal and obtaining that goal is negative by any means, obviously. I think that once you achieve something, that can be something really validating to yourself, saying that all the work and all the effort that I put into this shows that I am capable, and I had this delusional belief in myself that I was going to achieve it. But if you put yourself in a position to where you are nothing unless you achieve it, that only just leaves you empty and unfulfilled. I'm gonna go into some rows here for my middle back, and then go into my fourth point. I don't know if this will be my last one or not, though. Okay, so my fourth and final point, and by far the most important for myself and I think for you guys as well, is why did you stop? Was it something that you became bored of? Or was it something that you were so attached to the end result that you couldn't keep that consistency, you couldn't keep that habit building, and you started to believe that maybe it was too difficult for you to do in the back of your mind, and you made this excuse for yourself that you got bored of it. I have one more closing point. I know I said that was the last one, but I have one more kind of just outro, and then that'll be it. Actually, I'm gonna go into triceps here. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna leave you guys with this. I'm gonna try to wrap up my workout here quickly and get out of here and try to edit the video. It's already damn near 11, but I just wanna leave you guys with, do it in spite of fear. If it's something that you truly care about, it should scare you. It should give you a feeling of, can I do this? Is this meant for me? The unsurety and doing it in spite of it is what makes it meaningful. So do it scared. It means more whenever you do it that way. If you guys watch this far, you're probably somebody that I know closely, but if you're a stranger and you're watching this far, I really, really appreciate it. It actually means a lot. I mean, it means a lot regardless, even if you are a family member, but for the most part, thank you. Not for the most part, what am I saying? Thank you guys so much for watching. I've had a really, really hard time talking and articulating myself how I wanted to tonight, but I think that hopefully it's led to some growth, and I'm not getting so caught on making the perfect video every single time, but just getting content out and being happy with it, and knowing that if I put a lot of intent and effort into it, and it's going to meet the person that it's supposed to meet. So thank you guys so much for watching. Have a blessed one.